Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books and marketing expert covering Disney. Woke Disney's Disney Junior channel, aimed at kids 2 to 7 years old, will no longer be programmed by Disney because that channel is getting canceled in over 14 million homes. Now, the channel is going to continue for a while. All other cable companies haven't canceled that channel yet, but it's coming, hopefully within the next few months to a year. Let's get into the story. Before we do, please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so this is the biggest win coming out of Disney's feud with Charter Communications, their number 2 cable customer for their 19 Disney channels. Charter told Disney on August 31st they were unwilling to accept their price increases, and they also wanted to kill some channels, and they also wanted Disney Plus for free, as well as ESPN Plus for free, and some other things that basically Disney was just forced to surrender to them. Disney Junior is one of the greatest things to see removed from Charter's 14 million plus customers because it was for very young children and it had very controversial things on it. For example, Disney Junior's woke propaganda show, Rise Up, Sing Out, teaching children about microaggressions. Ages 2 to 7. They just don't need that, do they? Disney Junior is, soon to be was, an American pay television network owned by the Disney Entertainment unit of the Walt Disney Company through Disney branded television, aimed mainly at children 2 to 7 years old. Its programming consists of original first-run television series, films, and select other third-party programming. Now, some parents are actually really mad that they're losing Disney Junior because they used to stick their kids in front of Disney Junior and let Disney program their children with whatever Bob Iger thought would be the next cool woke agenda. I'm sure not all the shows on Disney Junior were woke, but I'm sure they would have been if the channel was allowed to continue for the next couple of years. This is going to potentially save millions of children from being programmed with progressive agendas, and it looks like there's little to nothing Disney can do about it. Parents livid over Disney's decision to get rid of Disney Junior in Charter deal, which was not Disney's decision. They just did what Charter forced them to do. Disney and Charter Communications on Monday ended their epic squabble that blacked out ESPN and ABC to nearly 15 million subscribers, but a slew of channels, including kids' favorite Disney Junior, were sacrificed in the process. Disney says they're going to continue these channels. They've been telling their top executives at these canceled channels, hey, don't worry, we're committed to you. But for anyone who's kind of sensible, you sort of realize, look, some of the shows may be saved, some of the executives may be saved. They're going to obviously put this show on that channel and that channel on this show. But as far as continuing all the content and keeping all of the employees that made 8 cable channels worth of material, no, that's not going to happen, especially because other cable companies are, of course, going to essentially do the same thing that Charter forced Disney to do, and Disney will have to go along with it. The deal over carriage fees, which restored ESPN hours before the much-anticipated Monday Night Football opener featuring Aaron Rodgers, will give Charter customers access to Disney's popular streaming services while slimming down Disney's bundle of 19 channels. Charter agreed to pay Disney's higher price to carry ESPN, which was supposedly another $100 million a year, up from $2.2 billion to $2.3 billion. But the cable company will also be allowed to include Disney Plus in its $60 a month Spectrum TV Select offering, the company said. So basically what's happening is they're getting Disney Plus for free at the cable service so they can offer it for free to their cable customers, and in place of 8 channels of content that mostly people weren't really watching as much as other Disney channels. Disney is not getting more money for Disney Plus. They're getting the same money they would have gotten if Charter would have continued to keep those 8 channels. Quote, this deal sets the framework for what should be developed throughout the entire industry, said Charter Chief Executive Chris Winfrey in an interview with the Wall Street Journal. Winfrey added that Disney's willingness to meet Charter halfway gives the entertainment giant an opportunity to transform the video business model, the Journal reported. However, part of the transformation will entail the elimination of popular channels like Disney Junior, Freeform, Disney XD, and Nat Geo Wild from Spectrum, whose 14.7 million subscribers include those in New York and Los Angeles. Parents who depend on Disney Junior favorites like Bluey and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse to entertain their kids were left fuming. Quote, "My toddler watches Disney Junior nonstop." Not anymore, they don't. "This is not a helpful resolution for us. Bring back Disney Junior," tweeted one angry parent on Twitter. Quote, "I am so mad right now. Spectrum removed Disney Junior and Disney XD permanently. I love those channels," wrote another. Quote, "Disney Junior was such a huge part of my daughter's life. We spent so many happy hours together watching shows there. Sad other kiddos won't get the chance." Charter and Disney noted that much of the content from the eliminated channels, including Disney Junior, will migrate to streaming platforms such as Disney Plus or Hulu, or to Charter's other cable properties. Quote, "Our collective goal has always been to build an innovative model for the future. This deal recognizes both the continued value of linear television and the growing popularity of streaming services while addressing the evolving needs of our customers," Disney CEO Bob Iger and Charter CEO Chris Winfrey said in a joint statement on Monday. In recent years, the future of channels like Disney Junior have been called into question as Disney Plus has grown and expanded its offering of TV shows and movies. In 2020, Disney killed the Disney Channel, Disney XD, and Disney Junior in the United Kingdom as it moved those channels to Disney Plus. Other markets like Australia, New Zealand, and Malaysia followed suit. Charter's deal with Disney followed a nasty dispute which began August 31st and had caused Spectrum subscribers to miss major sporting events. Amid the public tussle, the Mouse House urged customers to subscribe to Hulu Plus Live TV in order to gain access to programming from ABC and ESPN. The Charter-Disney fight comes as cable providers scramble to keep customers from cutting the cord amid media companies' push to expand their streaming offerings to capture new subscribers. Charter said it will maintain flexibility to offer a wide range of video packages at various price points based upon different consumer viewing preferences. That's important for Charter because Charter has been losing 5% of their customers every year, and Charter is doing better than other cable companies on average, but they are still losing a lot of customers as people are cutting the cable cord, and Disney has really been doing nothing to help them. They've just been asking for more money, competing with them through Hulu Plus Live TV, and taking content from their cable channels and putting it on their streaming service. Finally, the cable company said, "No, you know what? We've had enough. We see what you're doing. Either you're going to give us access to those streaming services so our customers can get those streaming services for free and don't really have a need or a reason to leave our platform, or we're not going to carry any of your cable channels, and then Disney, you'll be in serious trouble." Charter also demanded of Disney and got the opportunity to resell Disney Plus, to resell ESPN Plus, resell Hulu, and do it all in a bundle so that even if they have a customer who's like, "Listen, I want to cancel all my cable subscriptions," they can resell them the streaming services directly from Charter and do that at a profit for Charter so they can continue to make money off the customer and they don't lose them to Disney. Charter is also allowed to go after their broadband-only customers and offer all of Disney's streaming services, including Hulu, and offer them in a bundle competitive with what Disney is charging for them and sell their services to make a profit competitively with Disney. It's a very complicated deal. It's not the kind of deal that was negotiated and figured out over an 11-day period. This is what Charter wanted from Disney, and Disney just signed off on it. Charter's Chief Financial Officer, Jessica Fisher, was at an investor conference today, and she was asked about the deals with Disney. Here's what she had to say. Well, "We're really happy with the deal," she said during an appearance at the Bank of America Securities Media Communications and Entertainment Conference. "We met all of our objectives." She acknowledged that, quote, "who won was a big question on everyone's mind," saying, "I really think everybody wins in this deal. I think it was a win for us. I think it is a win for Disney. I think it's really a win for consumers." Quote, "On the Disney side, Disney's going to get distribution growth across all our linear operations. And then in addition to that, they'll have distribution that we can offer to our broadband system, so access to a really great distribution engine. They'll get the ad revenue because the direct-to-consumer that we're bundling in it is ad-supported." Fisher added that another all-around win was to ensure the sustainability of the pay TV system. Quote, "The other thing that we've done that I think was important for Disney and Charter is that we've pulled together a package that we think can stabilize the linear video ecosystem and provide a glide path that gets us to the new direct-to-consumer environment." Charter did a great job grabbing a hold of Disney and forcing them to get realistic about what they were doing with their cable channels and what they're doing with their streaming services. It's great to see one big added benefit is Disney Junior is not going to be able to be continued. Of course, content from there and other woke things they do will be stuck into all kinds of other Disney products. But as far as having a 2-year-old sit in front of Disney Junior for hours in a given day and just be propagandized nonstop by whatever Disney decides they want to put on it this year and next year, that's not going to happen in at least 14.7 million homes, hopefully soon to be expanded to tens of millions more as Disney Junior is canceled at other cable companies. I think it's very realistic to expect that cable channels that were canceled by Charter are going to be canceled everywhere by Disney. And I say that because even just losing like they did now, 20% of the revenues for those channels means they're just not viable to be producing for an obviously soon to be shrinking customer base. They also need to allocate some money for Disney Plus when they put Disney Plus for free on other cable channels. They can't just say, oh, we'll make it free and keep the advertising revenue. They need some kind of economics, some kind of revenue to say, okay, you're not paying us more money, but we'll pretend that money is for Disney Plus, but we'll cancel these other channels that basically no one wanted anyway. The only question is, will Comcast agree to cancel the same 8 channels that Charter wanted to cancel? Because if Comcast, an even bigger customer than Charter, says to Disney, no, we want to keep Disney Junior, but we want to cancel this channel, we want to cancel that channel, it could destroy the profitability for all those Disney channels. And I don't think Comcast would do that. I'm sure they're very happy to see the same 8 channels go from their platform that Charter has wiped out from their platform. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Always love to see your ideas. Please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.